Where you call home is important, and when things break, who you call to fix that home is also important. When it comes to heat and air needs, local matters. Bo Kokenauer of Koch's Mechanical knows that, and that's why Koch's Mechanical takes pride in serving the community he calls home. Whether you need a tune-up or a whole new unit, call Koch's Mechanical. Don't pay big company prices. Call Koch's Mechanical.
Got AC trouble? Call our dad. Bo knows heat and air.
Al's Heat and Air is a proud supporter of the Tuttle Tigers. Serving the Tuttle area for almost 40 years, we work on all makes and models. As a trained comfort specialist, we sell the best and service the rest. Al's Heat and Air, 405-381-3602.
Williams Foods, more than just a grocery store. Williams Foods has been serving communities since 1971. That is 45 years strong and counting. We are successful because we offer great service, great prices, fresh produce, and the best meat money can buy. Williams Foods is not just in your communities, we are a part of your community. We donate 1% back to any nonprofit organization, and we donate up to 6 cents per labels to anyone fundraising. Williams Foods, where we still sack and carry out your groceries for you because you deserve it.
Whether you just came from a workout or you're just out and about, our Social Sips have everything you need to feel good to feel good. Here at Social, we have a variety of teas, shakes, social bowls, or you can even try one of our cold brew coffees, made with you in mind. At Mustang Social and Hometown Social, it's always tea time.
At Ortho Central, we're committed to making your life better. Whether it's getting you back to the sport you love, chasing after grandkids, or easing chronic pain. With locations in Norman, Midwest City, and Newcastle. Ortho Central, we're part of your team.
At Tactical Pest Solutions, we prevent pests from taking over. Our defense will give you peace of mind, keeping your home or business safe from pesky bugs or creepy crawlers. Our tactical approach proactively treats your spaces before high-traffic pest season. Make an appointment today, even if you haven't seen indications of bugs or pests, so we can play defense for your home team. Give us a call and let's keep your home or business free of what's bugging you. Tactical Pest Solutions. We can beat the bugs to the punch.
Jeff here with Triton Foundation Repair. I'm here to remind you that we always have and always will offer free foundation evaluations to Oklahomans. At Triton, we know your home is a big investment and your money is hard-earned. So when you call us for a free evaluation, our specialists will perform a thorough foundation evaluation and only give an estimate when foundation repair is necessary. So visit TritonOK.com to schedule your free foundation evaluation.
Over the years, a lot has changed. Thankfully, in Tuttle, a few things have stayed the same. The people here are still the best, the school's teams are always competitive, and Williams Plumbing Service is still serving the community. For all your plumbing needs, call Williams Plumbing Service. One family serving Tuttle since 1949. Thank you, Tuttle, and go Tigers.
Contemporary Family Dentistry Newcastle has been serving the Tri-City community since 2008 and is excited to announce the opening of our second location in Blanchard. Don't have dental insurance? That's not a problem at Contemporary Family Dentistry. We have a $250 annual membership that covers cleanings and exams, eliminating the feeling that you can't go to the dentist. For more information, visit our website at www.cfdok.com.
Life is complex enough. With decades of experience, Cornerstone Insurance Group makes insurance simple. We can help with coverage for your home, farm, or ranch, coverage for all the drivers, cars, and equipment in and around your house, coverage for your business, large or small, life insurance to give you peace of mind. Call or stop by today, and one of our experienced, licensed agents will shop dozens of insurance companies for you, saving you time and money. Call our office or visit us online at oklahomainsured.com.
Country Equipment is your locally owned full-service dealer of Kubota, Polaris, Skag, and Hustler equipment. Whether it's for 2 or 200 acres, Country Equipment has the Kubota tractor and attachments to help you get the job done. Country Equipment carries a full line of trimmers, blowers, chainsaws, and more from top brands like Echo and Steel. Mowers from brands like Kubota, Hustler, and Skag are sure to keep your place looking great all year round. plus a full parts and service department for all the brands we carry. Come see us today at your locally owned Country Equipment.
High-speed fiber internet is now available from Tuttle Broadband. Get faster speeds, up to 1 gigabyte in the most modern service available. Stream your favorite shows and get connected with no service contract and competitive pricing. Tuttle Broadband. Schedule your installation today. High-speed fiber internet for a more connected Tuttle.
At Marshall Auto Supply, our Napa certified parts professionals are here to help. We stock a wide variety of parts and accessories for all makes and models. Marshall Auto Supply. Stop by or call us today. Located in Chickasha or on Main Street in Tuttle. Al's Heat and Air is a proud supporter of the Tuttle Tigers. Serving the Tuttle area for almost 40 years, we work on all makes and models. As a trained comfort specialist, we sell the best and service the rest. Al's Heat and Air, 405-381-3602.
Stay ahead of the curve and keep your small engines running right this off-season. At Simmer Sales and Service, we have you covered. Bring your equipment over for a full winter tune-up or repair. Our full-service shop is ready for you just 2 miles east of Tuttle. We're locally and family-owned. You'll leave saying, Simmer, good people.
Life is complex enough. With decades of experience, Cornerstone Insurance Group makes insurance simple. We can help with coverage for your home, farm, or ranch, coverage for all the drivers, cars, and equipment in and around your house, coverage for your business, large or small, life insurance to give you peace of mind. Call or stop by today, and one of our experienced, licensed agents will shop dozens of insurance companies for you, saving you time and money. Call our office or visit us online at oklahomainsured.com.
Navigating through Medicare.
The First National Bank and Trust Company presents to you the Tuttle Team Spirit Card. We proudly serve more than 20 area schools and have donated more than $82,000 in 2023. So, what are you waiting for? Support your Tuttle Tigers and make every transaction count. Come by the bank to get your Team Spirit Card today at no cost to you. The First National Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
How long's it been since you had pizza? I mean good pizza. Piping hot, cheesy pizza that'll make your mouth water. At the Pizza Shop, we make old school pizza at old school prices. The Pizza Shop, 410 East Main, Tuttle. Looking for the perfect way to satisfy your barbecue cravings? Look no further. We welcome everyone to enjoy our mouth-watering barbecue made with love and care. With a kids menu and outdoor patio, we have something for all ages. Come for the barbecue, stay for the good times with family and friends.
Well, good evening and welcome to the 2024-2025 wrestling season. First home duel for the Tigers. This is Trent London. I've got Stephen Schmidt here with me tonight. Good evening, Stephen.
Hello. It's a beautiful night, Trent.
Always a good night for wrestling. We should have the boys running in anytime. They're starting to turn the lights down, and we'll kind of step away for a minute while they do the introductions. Well, Stephen, we got the captains coming out tonight. Tuttle Tigers will be facing Norman North. Get our seasons kicked off. Kind of a nice touch there, having the Little League kids come and join the boys on the introduction.
Yeah, it's great to see the youth here. This community and the tradition was built off of the youth in Tuttle wrestling. It's a foundation and continues to be. You know, we have some legends all the way back, started by Mike London, the godfather of Tuttle wrestling. It starts with the youth to build our community.
Yeah, like Coach Serber said in the video we watched, just a machine that kind of keeps on feeding itself. So Devin McCarty started us off with the forfeit at 106 pounds, and it looks like Tuttle is going to send out TK Crenshaw Jones at 112 pounds. And who is that he's facing?
Angel Luna.
Angel Luna from Norman North.
Two very tall, thin, wiry looking wrestlers. Should be interesting action.
Yeah, we expect we might see Tuttle bump some kids up in weight class when we get further into the lineup. I'm sure everyone knows Tuttle has a state championship football game on Saturday afternoon, so some of those kids aren't back out yet with us.
Yeah, that will be exciting as well. Elgin is a good wrestling program as well, so there's a lot of rivalry across our schools.
Yeah, I believe they actually won state in 5A last year. So, and they got some of their wrestlers are some of their good football players too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So Angel Luna gets the takedown for 3 points. We do not have the scoreboard on tonight. We should hope to have it on by the next duel. So we're going to try to do our best to keep you updated on the score. There is a rule change, Steve. Do you want to talk about that in the scoring with takedowns and near fall?
Right, yeah. Some of you may not be aware, but Trent said 3 points. It is a 3-point takedown. The most interesting transition this year. It's difficult for us fans in the crowd anticipating a takedown. We want to say 2, but it is now 3. One of the many rules we'll talk about a little further tonight.
Yeah, it's a habit I still haven't got myself out of. TK did a good job working up to his feet, getting an escape, so we're at 3-1 with about 15 seconds left here in the first period.
Yeah. So a little more action up top. These guys are locking up in the upper body.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time in that over and under tie where you both have the same thing. Some kids like to wrestle a little bit more in space where you can kind of open up your shots and get to your offense. So it looked like TK is going to have the choice in the second period. He's picking in the down position.
Right. So often wrestlers are going to take the down. They want that escape. They think that they can get away from their opponent. TK did a good job getting away in the first period, so we hope to see him back up on his feet soon.
Yeah, I think that was kind of some of the thinking behind the 3-point takedown. Is you see in the first period, TK got taken down, he got the escape. He takes down in the second period and gets an escape. With the old rules, it would have been tied 2-2.
Right. Yeah.
And I think the thinking is to try to generate more offense, try to get people to score more on his feet. It started at the college level, and it's been adopted at the high school level now.
Yeah, so there is definitely now an advantage to being good on your feet and making action. Another rule you'll see, hopefully not right now, but there's a few near fall changes. Trent, what do you think about those?
Yeah, I think that they've adopted them in the high school level. We'll see tonight for sure. Like I said, we're a little out of touch with that they've adopted in high school, but in the college level, if you get 2 near fall swipes, it becomes 2 near fall, which is the same as it's always been. 3 swipes becomes 3 near fall, and then if you get 4 or more, it becomes 4 near fall.
I think that is the case.
Yeah.
Now in high school, I was told before the match we adopted those rules, but this is the first high school match I've witnessed with the new rule set.
So we got 21 seconds here. TK kind of got broken down there, and
still
took him
3-1.
Yeah, took him a little bit to get to his base, and so we got a fresh start here. Need to try to get an escape here before the end of the period.
Yeah, 10 seconds left in the period. It does not look good for him getting away at this point. So the choice will go to the opponent in the third.
So Norman North, he's going to go back on top. Guess he feels confident he can ride him some more. So so TK's going to have to dig deep and find a way to get out.
Yeah, of course, in the opponent's or the choice goes to you can take bottom, top, or neutral on your feet if you wish. And this Norman North wrestler has had success on top, keeping TK down, and chooses to try to close the match with that.
Yeah, it looks like what he needs to do is explode to his feet off the whistle or clear his ankles.
Yeah.
Norman North wrestler is getting to his ankles and kind of stopping that first move ability.
Okay, yeah, right here. He's got a leg locked up. TK's hips are getting stuck on the mat. He's got to keep a base.
Expect we'll probably get a fresh start here. There's not a whole lot happening here, just some riding.
Yeah, so TK is stuck. Norman has the legs in, and official Kevin King, I believe, calls for lack of action. He's going to restart him.
And it's about stalemate, but still, Steve, you got to get that first move.
Yeah, he's got to develop some action and really a sense of urgency. He can't afford to lose the seconds he's losing. He needs 2 points. It's 3-1, folks, in the third.
Yeah,
about 30 seconds. Norman leading.
TK gets to a base, but didn't block down to block those legs coming in when he built up.
So he's shifting his hips, but pretty much stationary at this point, and that's going to close out the third.
So Angel Luna from Norman North defeats TK Crenshaw Jones 3-1. That'll bring the score of the dual meet to 6-3 for the Tigers. So 120 pounds, Tuttle's going to send out Cooper Jackson, returning state placer, and he'll be facing Jeremiah Harrison for Norman North.
Yeah, we expect Cooper to be tough here, and he opens up with a duck and straight to the 3 points again. That was 3 on the takedown.
That was nice early action there by Cooper. Good aggressive. It looks like he's gonna cut him loose and try to go back on his feet.
Yeah, the fans watching, when somebody's good on their feet, the 3-point takedown really opens it up for the aggressive wrestler.
Yeah, I noticed this earlier watching the junior high duel. Is you see a lot more of the major decision and the bonus point victories and technical falls happening faster than you've seen before with the scoring changes.
Yeah.
Cooper gets another takedown there, bring the score to 6-1. We've got about 50 seconds left in the first period here.
Yeah, it's early, but we've yet to see back points and test our knowledge of the 4-point near fall. I think that's going to happen.
I'd be surprised if we don't see some near fall before the end of the evening. So we got 25 seconds here. Cooper's going to let him go here. So
Cooper leading 6-2 now, 20 seconds.
The strategy here is you want to try to get him away from that edge there. You know, don't let him hang out there for the rest of the period. And Cooper does a good job. The high crotch to a double leg for another 3 points.
So now you really see the advantage Cooper has with the takedowns. 9-2, 3 takedowns.
Yeah, you can really widen that score pretty quick if you're good on your feet.
Choice goes to Tuttle.
Cooper Jackson going to pick the down position here and see what we can do from there.
He's quick off the whistle and to his feet. Oh, he gets in a little bit of a danger position there when he turned back early.
Yeah, turn back early. You really want to control those hands and get your hips away from your opponent. Try to get your one, but he's able to do so. Bring the score to 10-2 with about a little over a minute and a half left in the second period.
Norman wrestler staying aggressive. He's not going to give it up yet, and then Cooper right back in on those legs and finishing.
Yeah, he's finished. He's got a Turk there. Be a good opportunity for him to use that. Try to get some near fall.
He's trying to lift the Turk, the leg that he has trapped with his. He's trying to elevate and leverage the opponent over, looking for near fall.
He's getting close. He just doesn't have him broke over quite enough yet. The Norman North wrestler's doing a good job of staying off his back in this match.
Yeah, it's going to be a difficult match for Norman here to stay out of a tech fall. It's already 14-2, 45 seconds left in the second. Cooper taking his time now to try to hook something up.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to get something tight to turn him with. So looks like we might see our first near fall.
And that was a 4-point near fall for a final close of 18-2 for Cooper.
With a technical fall, that'll bring the dual score, Steve, to 11-3 for the Tigers, moving into the 126-pound bout.
Kaysen Rumley.
Kaysen really, he was in a tight battle for starting position all of last year. He really came on, had a good season, worked hard. Good to see him out in the starting lineup this year, and looks like he's off to a good start here. Quick takedown and 2 quick takedowns and 4 near fall. So just like that, it's 10-1.
Kaysen definitely a boy that has been raised in the program. He was in the Little League from an early age and really finding his way now as he's matured and looking good.
Kaysen Rumley picks up the fall at 126 pounds for the Tigers. It's going to bring the score of the duel to Tuttle 17, Norman North 3. Moving into the 132-pound.
And we have Chance Fisher here, Kyler Lester. Lester being one of the tougher wrestlers from Norman North. We expect to see some competitive wrestling.
Yeah, Chance, another wrestler that he's been with the Tuttle program since he was in Little League, young kid. But Lester picks up the takedown early in the first
Chance
period.
got surprised a little bit by that shot, I think. Just didn't defend well, but he's quick to scramble back.
Nice job with the reversal there.
Created a situation, threw the opponent off balance on top, and was able to recapture and get a 2-point reversal. So now it's 3-2.
And Chance is going to go try to get that takedown back. It looked like Chance almost had a Peterson roll, and Norman North wrestler kind of bailed out and gave up the reversal rather than back points on top of it.
Yeah, now we hope that Chance recognizes the mistake that led to the first period takedown, and he's in on a shot.
Deep on this one, he's able to finish.
Well, he goes right for back points. That's good to see. Being aggressive, no lapse in the action. He wanted to score as soon as possible.
Yeah, he got his takedown and just went to a chop and tried a little tilt. Was unable to get the near fall, but was able to take the lead 5-4.
15 left in the first period. He is continuing to look for near fall to the very end.
He's doing a good job in the top position. That's going to bring us to the close of the first period. Chance Visser leading 5-4.
He closed that period well. It's always the extra points come when the top man relaxes with a few seconds left. Sometimes that opponent sneaks away and grabs another escape point from you.
I think the Norman North wrestler deferred in the second period, and Chance chose the bottom position to start the second period.
See if Chance can scramble away. Yeah. Created a little action. Ended up getting caught a little short, starting back over. Oh. That's a bad position to be in. Norman has caught a cradle. Chance fortunate to break that lock early.
Well, Stephen, you wrestled under Coach Henning with me, and he was always adamant about keeping hand control on bottom because his motto was they can't cradle if you got their hand, right?
Yep. They can't lock their hands if you have one of them. Get your knees a little close to your head sometimes. Those cradles are hunted down, and Chance got surprised. That was quick. He grabbed that quick, but Chance was fortunate to survive, and now he needs to continue, come up, get his hips out, or find some action, find some hand control.
Yeah, both these wrestlers look to be pretty experienced and able to scramble well.
There's another cradle. Chance is podding up, quad pod, tripod, coming with hands and feet.
Yeah, you get those hands on the mat, and you get a longer wrestler that's able to lock around you.
So about 17 seconds left in this second period. Chance is able to peek out on some action there. A little bit of mistake by the top man, and Chance was ready to take advantage of that. So.
Yeah, good job wrestling to the end of the period. Was able to get that escape with, the last 15 seconds. And take the lead to 6-4 going into the third period, and it looks like Norman North is going to take the neutral position.
And Chance being pretty good on top. That's probably a good decision by Norman. They have the opportunity for the 3-point takedown, which would regain the lead. 6-4 Chance Fisher right now.
Yeah, they're 1-1 in takedowns in this match so far. It was a nice shot there. Looks like Chance is going to be able to finish that up.
Okay, yeah. So if he can continue to ride here and just be solid on top, he could close this match out.
He was able to stretch the lead to 9-4. And Norman North's going to get an escape here.
In on another shot right away, being aggressive. That's good. Sometimes your best defense is an offense. Chance Fisher demonstrating that pretty well right now.
Well, Steve, now the He's built the lead to 12-5, or 1 point away from a major decision. So, you get a tilt or a turn here, or one more takedown. You're able to get bonus points for the team.
Yeah, sometimes the best wrestling is to not quit wrestling. Don't guard that lead. Go after more points.
Looks like Chance is going to give the escape up and try to get that major on his feet.
So the new scoring does create a lot of action, because Chance was close to a major, and if he had given up that takedown by chance, it would have been a competitive match again right away. Now he's 16-6. Chance Fisher on top with 20 seconds.
Yeah, Chance kind of caught him on his knees there and was able to drive through him, and almost got some near fall as well.
Yeah, he's trying to pull back a wing, and Lester able to get his hips out and get to a standing position. Whoa.
And to reach back for a headlock right at the buzzer, but never got him broke over, so didn't score any points there. That'll end the match at 16-6 for Chance Fisher of the Tigers.
Yeah, and that's a good match to demonstrate the scoring rules. That was a very competitive match, and Chance opened it up right there in the third period and gained a 10-point advantage.
Yeah, it kind of shows you how a match that looks a little closer than what it was. That score can really open up quickly. So Bodie Wilson's coming out for the Tigers at 138 pounds against Griffin Houts for Norman North. Dual score is 21-3. Norman North actually in on a quick shot, and he picks up another quick takedown the first period.
Yeah, let's see if we can adjust. He's reaching back for some ankles and going to dump the top man back on his hips. Maybe he can take advantage of this.
A good position here to get a reversal if he can get that toe loose.
Looks like that was very close. If he can get his hips on top, he has a technical advantage. And there it looks like the reversal is scored.
Able to pick the reverse up. Bodie's pretty good in the top position.
Yeah, makes a breakdown right away. Has legs in.
Probably a little disappointed to give up that early takedown, as Chance was in the last match. But Norman North, they're coming out competitive tonight.
Yeah, they are going after those takedowns and that 3-point advantage of the takedown. But see if Bodie can work for some near fall. It looks like he is attempting to ride this guy, looking for opportunities to get tilts. He's able to keep his hips down.
We've got about 15 seconds left here in the second period with a 3-2 score for Norman North.
He's got almost a wing in there and looking for the far side tilt. I don't think he's going to have enough time.
Yeah, I think he's going to run out of time on this one.
3-2 after the first. Norman North leads. This is Griffin Houts of Norman North, Bodie Wilson, Tuttle at 138 pounds.
So Norman North deferred the choice in the second period, and Bodie chose the down position.
And a reminder, the dual score at this point is 21-3 Tuttle. All right, Norman looking for the cradle, and Bodie kind of baited that reach over. And
good little Granby in another good position to get that reversal.
He ends up in that Peterson position. Did they grant the reversal?
It looked like he waved it off. There's not been any change granted yet.
Okay,
But
now
looks like
there's going to be.
Bodie's got that cradle hooked up, so.
Oh, and Norman is in trouble here. This is a cradle.
And Mr. Houts might have hung on just a little bit long. Sometimes you got to just bail out and give the two up. And
yeah. If Bodie can hook a leg or do anything to tighten this move up a little bit, Houts is going to be in big disadvantage. It's very hard to stay off your back right here. And
Yeah, there's 54 seconds still left, so that's a long time to be in that position.
Yeah, but he's got fight. He's not giving that up.
He's able to kick through it, and
oh no, he did. He got up for a second and got aggressive to try to get the points back right away, and Bodie was able to take him right back down to his back.
Yeah, catch a headlock, got the 4 near fall, and now he's already got 4 more near falls secured, and he picks up the fall.
Right there, yeah.
So 138 pounds, Bodie Wilson for the Tigers gets the fall over Griffin Houts from Norman North. It's going to bring our dual meet score to 27-3 for the Tigers.
Uten versus Vickery, 144 pounds. Dual score, ladies and gentlemen, is 27-3 at Tuttle's advantage right now.
So Kyler Uten, this is my first time to get to watch him wrestle. Heard good things about him, in on a quick shot here.
Yeah, Norman's doing a good job keeping weight on his head. He's trying to come out the back and up. This is where a lot of scrambles happen, but he was able to capture both ankles from behind. He got a quick 3 there, technically.
Yeah, got his 3. You got to be careful when you're holding both of those ankles that you don't lock your hands around both of them.
Yeah, that happens a lot, especially for the younger kids. They get the takedown locked in a double leg, and after the takedown, the advantage wrestler cannot lock his hands on top, and they don't let go soon enough.
Yep.
So Norman has a solid base. Looks hard to break down, and so Uten chooses to cut. 3-1 Tuttle. Jumps in on a single leg.
Yeah, Norman wrestler doing a good job keeping his hips heavy here.
Yeah, he's got a good hip right there on his shoulder, and he's staying in front, not giving up the corner, so doing good. Uten makes a big step with his leg to try to isolate that ankle and get the corner. And
looks like he's going to work his way around and get the 2. Better bail out.
Oh,
right before the buzzer, too, so it's going to
Yeah.
bring it to a 6-1 lead going into the second period.
All right, we're starting the second, 6-1. Uten leading Vickery.
Yeah, Uten chooses the bottom position, so Norman North will have the choice in the third period.
Fairly quick to his feet. Looking for hands. Uten picks up a single, or Vickery picks up the single on Uten. Vickery still in advantage. Uten kicks out and away and gets his 1-point escape. It's 7-1.
Vickery he continues to fight here and picks up a takedown in the second period to bring the score to 7-4.
Yeah, he timed Uten's shot a little better that time and was able to defend and get a go behind.
Uten gets back to his feet here and gets his 1 back and looks like he wants to go redeem that takedown to get one of his own.
Yep, so now we're tied up in the ankles. Both wrestlers. Looks like
Good job of fighting his way back into him and got a chance of getting that cradle here again.
Yeah, if Norman does not bail out here, they may end up in a position worse than what they have. Okay.
Yeah, he was able to let go of the ankle there and get back to his belly.
That gets Tuttle 11-4, 30 seconds left in the second. Looking for near fall holds. 15 seconds left.
And it looks like they're going to let the time run out here in the second period. Norman North will have the choice of position in the third period.
Action stalls in the second. Tuttle with the advantage, 11-4 going into the third.
Norman North is going to choose neutral going in the third period.
Hooten doing a good job right away. Fake shot, keeping his opponent moving. Some action off of that shot, and they return to their feet. Looks like Vickery would prefer to defend and try to capture some defensive points here.
Yeah, he seems to be more of a counter scorer in the neutral position. Does a good job of getting his hips heavy on the shots, but hasn't really generated a lot of his own.
11-4. Hooten can afford to stay aggressive. I'd like to see that. Minute 13 left in the third. Vickery with the counter shot, in on a little bit of a single. And Hooten with the reshot, and does capture a single. Now see if he can find a way to finish this for three.
Yeah, I think the Tuttle kids take some pride in finishing the match strong and take advantage of trying to get that major decision, bonus points when they can.
Yeah, Hooten's ankles are tied up by Norman. It is hard to turn around and face this, even though it appears he's in advantage. He has not obtained the points at this point.
Yeah, it's one of those positions that can take time, and a lot of times you end up in a stalemate before you get there.
It's getting pretty close.
But you got to be careful to not let him slide off to the side. And
yeah, he's looking kind of, he's got his body inside. He's trying to reverse cradle. It's hard to get a cradle like this around your body if he doesn't. Well, he exposes himself a little bit to try. He got in an awkward position, but he was being aggressive.
Actually, takedown awarded at the end of the period. Gonna finish this match at 11-7 for Kylan Hooten.
And the dual score becomes 30-3 for Tuttle. Hickman versus Shelton here at 150, it appears.
Bo Hickman, multiple-time state champion, committed to Oklahoma State Cowboys for next year.
Yeah, we would expect it would be hard to compete with him. It starts out competitive, and they go out and they find themselves out of bounds right away, back to the center. Shelton doing a good job taking map position away from Bo here.
Yeah, he's kind of controlling the middle here and really coming out aggressive.
Bo almost establishing a technical takedown here at this point.
So they award the 3 takedown to Bo Hickman. That little kind of passed him by to a side-by-side there.
Yeah, Norman made the mistake a little bit. If he would have tried to square up and just force the action out of bounds. But he tried to step around Bo, which gave Bo a leg on the inside, but he had a reverse lock that gave him the advantage and the 3 points.
Yeah, you're able to hook that leg in there, then you establish control. Look, Bo's going to try to ride him here, maybe get a tilt.
So 3-0, Bo Hickman. Tying those bars up well. It looks like he's
Looks
near.
like you're in the near fall position here, so looks like you got a 4 count there.
Yep. Fans, that was a 4 count on the near fall. So now we have this year in the new rules. 2 swipes is a 2 count. 3 is a 3 near fall. 4 swipes get you 4 near fall. There are no longer 5 swipes.
First period comes to an end, and another 4 near fall. So just like that, it's 11-0.
Yeah, the rules now really do advantage an aggressive wrestler, and they support action and excitement. It also means that a wrestler is never quite out of it. You can score a 7-point move now.
Yeah, you get a takedown and 4 near fall and right back in the match. So Norman North chose neutral in the second period. Bo Hickman gets a takedown, so we're at 14-0. So he's got near fall counted. So if he doesn't get the fall here, which he does not, he's going to pick up the technical fall.
Yeah, I think the official kind of saved him there. It was still close to a near fall position where Bo would have the opportunity to work for a fall, but as soon as he peeked up, he called it a match. So that gains Tuttle 35 points to Norman's 3 at this point. Cole Parker coming out at 150 versus McEasy. Is that what they said? No, at 157.
I think we're at 157. So I think we're starting some weight bumping. Tuttle was open at the 190-pound weight. So I think they're moving some kids up a weight so they don't give up a forfeit at any weights and get all these kids some matches.
Cole has come out aggressive, making some action.
They're doing a good job controlling the center of the mat, keeping his opponents back to the edge. And it looks like he's going to shoot him off here. We're still on our feet.
Yeah, that's an advantage, even if you don't score points. If you are chasing your opponent off the match, that really adds up. And later in the match, is the officials more likely maybe to call the other opponent passive, give some stalling calls.
Yeah, exactly. So Norman North in on a shot here. Cole Parker defending in a scramble position here.
A lot of turning back, going back to the ankles, back
Cole
to the
kind
legs.
of got his head out and able to get the 2. He's got a cradle here. But we're close to the edge. Here's where you got to try to pull him in without losing him.
And there may be the adoption of the out-of-bounds rules this year, I think, Trent, where just one supporting point can take the match action off the mat quite a bit without a whistle.
Yeah, you could see there, there wasn't much left in bounds, but as long part of their body was in there, Cole kind of kept wrestling there, able to get a tilt in a 4 near fall. Brings the score to 7-0, coming to the end of the first period here.
Yep, good job by Cole Parker. It was a contested takedown, a scramble, and he takes it through, secures 3 points, and then 4-point near fall, so 7-0. Blood time, I don't know. It looks like the Norman wrestler has blood. Match stops, match action stops, always on blood. So the dual score, 35-3. Second period at 157 pounds. It looks like Norman, they had the open and gave a forfeit at 106 to Devin McCarty. It does not appear that Norman North brought, well, they brought a heavyweight, but that gentleman is injured. So I don't think they're showing.
Yeah, they didn't have one that came out for introductions, and I don't see that they weighed anyone extra. So it looks like they will be void at heavyweight. Cole's still doing a good job there of controlling the circle. You want to be aggressive and control that center, but you also got to be careful that you're not pushing too hard because you can set yourself up to get in some trouble. And
yeah, kind of the old sumo wrestling. Push a guy out. If you try to push a guy out, sometimes that guy changes position and you're the one that goes out.
And Norman North wrestler kind of bailed out on a shot there, and Cole was able to get the takedown on the edge and got a good look at a tilt right here.
Yeah, he's aggressive right away on top. He's captured the bar and the half. In control of his opponent.
The bout score here is 10-0 with 50 seconds left in the second period.
Back to that half, the bar. And he's just
going to try to get something tight here. And,
just almost powered him over there.
Lost his half. He's going to try to catch that wing here.
He's going to scrape this head and leg. He's forced the position and captures the fall as soon as that went over.
Cole Parker with the fall, senior, at 157 pounds. And Steve, that's going to bring the dual meet score to 41-3 for the Tigers, moving into the 165-pound weight class.
Yeah, good job, Cole. We have Jackson Stewart for Tuttle here at 165.
I just learned something today.
Okay, I think we're back live. Had a technical difficulty with the computer system that runs our video. A real quick catch up. Eli Probst up 3-0 in the first
period. He's going to get another takedown there and pick up the fall.
Nice work. He did have a quick takedown. Jackson Stewart ended up with a fall where we cut out. Not sure what I said, but the system didn't like it for sure.
So that quickly brings the dual meet score to 53 for the Tuttle Tigers and 3 for Norman North.
Maddox Wick stepping out at 190 pounds, up a weight class to fill Tuttle's hole in on a quick shot.
He's going to face Barrett Moss for Norman North, and Maddox in on a shot, able to finish it.
And a good job.
Going to kind of stack him up with that wing and then walk back the other way. And
he may already, and he does have the fall.
Picks up a quick fall, 190 pounds for the Tigers.
Quick work from our last three wrestlers. Really kind of accelerating the dual score. 59-3 for Tuttle.
59-3. Looks like we're going to have, I think this will be our final match of the night. And looks like Wyatt Whitener.
Wyatt Whitener at 215 pounds is out. Whitener with the white hair he's sporting tonight.
And Norman North wrestled really tall, lanky 215-pounder, able to get a quick takedown.
Yeah, he took the length advantage right away on Wyatt. Official does not like something going on.
I think we have blood time. I think Whitener is starting to bleed a little bit.
Okay, yeah. Looks like it's coming from the side or an ear. I can't tell from here.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a nose or ear or maybe could be a little bit of a headbutt or something.
Right. Yeah, there was a little bit of a rough start. A lot of physicality. 3-0 for Norman North right there.
So for fans that are new to wrestling, anytime there's blood time, that's initiated by the official. The official sees blood. They stop the match automatically. They go get a trainer, and injury time is initiated by the wrestler. And there's an amount of time. Is it a minute and a half or 2 minutes of injury time?
Yeah, I don't recall the exact amount of time. I should, but yeah, I think blood time is not very limited.
It's not limited. And I'm embarrassed that I don't remember what the injury time was, but it's either a minute and a half or 2 minutes. But when I officiated, I hated those matches that had the blood time because they could go on forever. You know, every 2 or 3 times they go out of bounds, they're stopping it again. So looks like they got Wyatt's head bandaged up there, so it looks like it might have been a little incidental headbutt that.
Trent may not know the blood time because we don't track that anymore. Everything's run by the computer, so
yeah,
it just starts the clock and it knows.
Yeah, we just see when it goes to 0.
Wyatt's broke down. He needs to get his hips back up, establish a base, get to one of those knees. It's a minute 10 in the first, left in the first. Norman leading 3-0. There you go, staying up on the base. Now he's going to look for an opportunity. Keep working for hand control.
Yeah, got to keep working for hand control and keep sliding those knees forward and try to get to a base. Having a tough time kind of getting out of the reach of the Quinn carry. Got a really big length advantage on him.
That might be a locked hands, but I don't think the official saw it. I might not have seen it, but it appeared to be. But the opponents on top cannot lock their hands around the body.
Yeah, as long as his hands are still on the mat, he can't lock around his body.
Once they get to a standing position, you're allowed to lock your hands and return your opponent to the mat, but you have to release that lock.
So time's going to run out in the first period, and Norman North is going to choose the neutral position.
All right. Chance for Wyatt to re-engage. Yeah, I think he kind of got surprised. The Norman opponent got really aggressive right there in the beginning of the match. If Wyatt can establish some head position and some body position.
They're spending a lot of time forehead to forehead here, so.
think maybe as time goes on, it might advantage Wyatt a little bit more if the Norman opponent can get tired and Wyatt can hold a solid position. Might be able to find a way to score.
Doing a better job. You want to try to circle in, control that center of the mat.
He's got a head tie a little bit, but he's not doing a lot with it. Needs to move that head and put pressure on his opponent. They both have a head tie. A lot of jockeying for position. There you go. I like to see Wyatt pull that head and force his opponent to react.
And doing a lot better job of controlling the center and staying competitive on his feet here. Inside 30 seconds in the second period here. So Wyatt's going to have choice in the third period. What would your strategy be, Steve?
Well, I think I'm going back to feet. Wyatt just needs 3 to tie it, and escape won't really help.
I didn't have a lot of success getting off the bottom in the first period. So I agree with you. Either the neutral position or take your chances by going on top and seeing if you can get a turn.
Yeah, that's not a strategy I'd shy away from.
And it looks like Wyatt's going to choose the top position.
Okay. Coach knows best. See if it can work out for him.
Neither wrestler really got to an offensive position there in the second period when they were neutral. So let's see. Maybe Wyatt can find a way to turn him here.
And remember, you can establish a 4-point near fall. So one turn could get him back on top in this match. 3-0.
One turn or
the Norman wrestler doing a good job not getting broke down, but also he does not look like he's making good attempts to escape.
Yeah, he's staying on his base, but he's just kind of sitting out on his elbows and not really trying to get away.
He might get a stalling warning pretty quickly in the third period, holding on to a lead like that. No real attempts to get to his feet. But Wyatt's not being successful breaking him down either. He's really going to have to get some kind of momentum, a breakdown, something tied up, a wrist pulled back.
Wrist pull back or get to an ankle and try to get his hips to the side.
Yeah, I definitely think that bottom man is sitting on that lead, needs a warning, but
Mr. King's kind of gave some leeway here with the warning, but with the 59-3 dual score. Down inside 20 seconds.
Yeah, really the elbows on the mat are the indicator he's not trying to get away.
Yeah.
10 seconds left now. So I think it was a good strategy. It did not make Wyatt successful, but try to go ahead and go top and find something else in that match.
Yeah, gave up the really quick takedown in the beginning, and really, I thought Wyatt out wrestled the Norman North wrestle the remainder of the match, but just wasn't able to capitalize with any points. So Tyus Bradley's going to pick up the four-footed heavyweight, which is going to finish our duel at 65-6. And Steve, it was a pleasure doing this with you tonight. Thanks to everyone that watched. I'm sorry we had a little technical difficulty, but we will see you back on the next go-round. Have a good evening.
Yeah, Trent, thank you. It was fun. Congratulations to Tuttle. I hope Norman has a safe trip home. And we'll see you wrestling fans later.